According to this Charles Schwab article, maybe we're at the top of the rate cycle, and
What? Yeah.
top is good here
Look, she's topping out.
because that means that we're on our way down. Really compelling, I think, cogent explanation.
No, I mean, but that was the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Is that if we're at the peak,
Mm-hmm.
why would I want to lock in that rate now?
Yeah.
When rates are going to be lower, maybe in 6 months to 12 months.
Yeah.
If you have that type of flexibility, and these are the conversations that people are having right now. Do you completely take the risk off the table? But you're basically buying high,
Mm-hmm.
but minimizing risk. I mean, it's really it's a risk management question.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
This really illustrates what I liked about the Charles Schwab article is it illustrated the real drawbacks of the Fed's trajectory now and in the past, most of a year. The lead is Schwab's claim that we won't see any meaningful increase in the federal funds rate, which is a bold hot take I can get behind. I also appreciate how they back it up with their account of the current state of the economy. A big point right now is that the lending environment is dismal. Schwab didn't throw in the inverted yield curve for nothing. It's been inverted for 9 months and it isn't exactly news, but Schwab puts it in here as a sign of how close we are to recession. It's not great, and the Fed got us here. There are details that Schwab provides to make its case. There are additional details that the Fed will stop hiking rates, including some very necessary comments, I think, on inflation trends. And the quote is, even though core inflation has taken longer to decelerate toward the Fed's goal, we think the recent banking stress and tightening in credit conditions will act as a strong disinflationary, if not deflationary force. While that bodes well for the fight against inflation, it also reflects the risk of overshooting to the downside, as deflation is often consistent with recessions. For that reason alone, investors should be careful what they wish for when it comes to a rapid decline in inflation metrics. The subtext of Schwab's article could be encapsulated in the last part of that passage, in that investors need to be careful what they wish for when it comes to rapid decline in inflation metrics. Declining inflation means that people are paying less with lower economic activity. So extending that idea, the Fed's drawdown of interest rates will be motivated by economic conditions that will be dismal and will be painful for a lot of people. I would be among the majority in saying that hopes for a soft landing are kind of non-existent. And this article seems to be making the argument that in order for the Fed to land the plane at all, it needs to be a bumpy landing. There needs to be some pain in order to get to lower rates.
You know what's good though, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about a crash. We're talking about landing the aircraft.
Yeah, that's true.
I will take a bumpier landing, and just as long as there's no
as long as we get there.
Crash, but a landing is a landing. I mean, sure, you want it to be smooth. Did we even land or we're still in the air?
Yeah.
But if it's you come down, you crosswood landing, and you got the aircraft.
That's why we have that.
Well, how else are we going to simulate?
Exactly.
You come down and it's a little bounce.
Mm-hmm.
So, sometimes you can't avoid that.
Yep.
Extent. But it's not.
Put it in the hangar.
It's not a crash.
Yeah.
Good thing we already used the prop.
Yeah.
But Matt, so basically we're gonna have a recession. It's past due. It's a certainty beyond certain. Man, does that mean we're not gonna have one?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. They're saying it, so now they're jinxing.
I'm just anytime so certain about
we've
something.
Swayed in and out of the possibility of recession enough for at least and I think you're right. It deadens the no one's talking about a huge crash. As much as they're not talking about a soft landing, they're not talking about a huge crash. And that's, I feel like it's going to be in between contraction, recession. That seems to be what the narrative is.
Maybe we need to come up. You know how certain Inuit peoples have there's how many words they have for snow?
Yeah.
It's they've got more than dozens of words to describe different types of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Now for us, for all the work in the soft sciences of economics, we've got stagflation, we've got recession, we've got depression, we've got slowdowns. We don't have enough.
No, we should.
I don't think we have enough because I don't think whatever we're in is stagflation.
Hey, they've got Category 5 tornadoes and hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could get a Category 1 recession.
Yeah,
which is maybe the lowest.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No, I don't ever choose to keep. Anyway, yeah. News asides.